Let's listen to the story on the chilling friendship between a mouse and a dragon. In the whispered tales of the whispering peaks, where jagged rock met ancient forest, lived a dragon named Ignis. Ignis was not like the fierce, treasure hoarding dragons of legend. He was a gentle, with scales of color of the ancient emeralds and eyes that held the wisdom of 1,000 sunsets. Yet he was lonely. The other creatures of the peaks, from the swift mountain goats to the cunning foxes, steered clear of him, fearing his immense size and accidental puff of smoke that sometimes escaped his nostrils. One chilly autumn evening, as Ignis slept curled in his vast cave, a tiny rustle stirred near his snout. A minuscule mouse, barely larger than his thumb, had scurried in, seeking refuge from the biting wind. Her name was Pip, and she was bolder than any mouse had a right to be. When Ignis let out a soft snore, a tiny wisp of smoke tickled her whiskers. Most creatures would have fled, but Pip shivered from the cold, saw only a vast warm mount. She decided to risk it, nestling into the surprisingly soft moss between two of Ignis's colossal scales. When Ignis awoke, he felt a peculiar tickle. He blinked open an eye so large it could encompass Pip many times over, and saw the tiny creature peering up at him with bright, curious eyes. Instead of fear, Pip felt a strange warmth radiating from the giant. Hello! Ignis, startled but amused, let out a low rumble that sounded like distant thunder. Well, hello there, little one, his voice echoed, surprisingly soft for such a massive beast. From that day, an unlikely friendship blossomed. Pip, with her nimble paws, would often explore the vast expanse of Ignis's back, finding exciting nooks and crannies among his scales. She would bring him tiny, shiny pebbles she found, laying them carefully on his snout like precious gifts. Ignis, in turn, would share her stories of the world beyond the peaks, tales whispered by the winds he soared through. He learned to be incredibly still when Pip was nearby, and his accidental smoke puffs became gentle, warm breaths that would harm no one but just to warm her on cold days. One day, a great storm reached through the whispering peaks. The wind howled and the rain lashed down, causing a mighty river to swell and flood the valley below. Pip, in her tiny burrow, she ran to Ignis's practically. Ignis, seeing her distress, many small creatures were trapped by the rising waters. Without hesitation, the great dragon soared into the storm, battling the wind with his wings. He landed gently with his carcass of squirrels, rabbits, and even a lost mouse on his front, carrying them to hide Ignis was no longer the lonely one. The creatures of the peaks knew that his villages regarded the peaks, and at the heart of it all was the bond but in kindness, and that even the smallest heart can spark the greatest courage, making it a chilling friendship.